Good evening and welcome back to the Linscott Ginetta GT5s. We are here at Silverstone GP. This is the finale of the championship, so the last round, and it's a double points round for good measure. We've joined just slightly into qualifying because I was just quickly getting some points updates. Share this stream. So, obviously the guys are qualifying at the moment. Silverstone, the home of British motorsports. We are on the massive track in these cars, which is fantastic to see. So should be some good slipstreaming. Hopefully will be quite close racing. Obviously, if you've been watching this evening, we had round 11, the commentator's curse round from Circuito International, which mixed things massively up. So that makes things very interesting as per usual. Now we're going to apply all drop scores at the end of this. So two drop scores for each driver. You can pretty much guarantee what those two drop scores will be now, because obviously of the double points. But you do just never know sometimes. You do just never know. We are got 2 minutes 50 left in this qualifying session. It's going to be AMH who's on pole position right now with a 2:19.5. Obviously, technically 3 tables on the go here: overall, Pro-Am, and Pro. So there's a lot to get in. Hence the delay on getting some tables, and obviously it all takes time. So whilst they go going round, I'm just sorting that out. Hopefully, by the end of the stream, we can get the 2 class champions in the commentary box for a chat as Boy Raxel loses it going through farm. There's Adam Morris. So they continue round. 46 seconds to go. AMH still on pole position, 2:19.5. Boyaxa 219.9 in the pits. And Morris third currently. Jamie fourth. Lightblade fifth. Webies Johnny is in sixth. Scooby G seventh. Prosser in eighth. 644 is in ninth. Pit lane Jamie, who's come in this session, is in 10th currently. Jeff Lepp 11th. Burnt Fry 12th. Danzo 13th. Shadowstalker 14th. Mad Marshall 15th. And Bob Mark 1 will be at the back at the moment in 16th to last place. But Mark 1 is back at the pit, so he has gone 13th, which is good for him. So 644 has joined the party. That is the Ginettas in this final round. Jamie is in 4th, AMH has finished there. Lightblade is not finished, I don't think. I think he's going to be one of the last to finish. Prosser just coming towards Mackett and Beckett, so let's follow him through. Hopefully we'll get Jamie in the party as well. Benji with So Benji is the only one that's actually going to be dropping any points in this championship in the pro category. He is currently 50 points ahead of Jamie, so that's going to be hard to catch, mainly as there's only 46 available. AMH has finished. Lightblade's back in the pits. We're still out running. Mad Marshall is still running. And Mad Marshall's back in the pits. So qualifying is over. The grid looks like this. AMH takes pole position from Boyaxa, from Adam Morris, from Jamie WRX. Burnt Fry takes the Pro-Am pole. So that's good for him. Lightblade 6th, Seeks 7th, Johnny 8th, Scooby G 9th, Prosser 10th, Pit Lane Jamie 11th, Jeff Lepp 12th, Bob Mark 1 13th, Mad Marshall 14th, Danzo 15th, Shadowstalker rounds out the grid. So we're going to wait for the guys to ready up. Yeah, only 2 people taking drop drop scores in Pro-Am, which is Baby User Johnny, who's missed 1 round, and Shadowstalker, who's missed no rounds at all. Actually, he's been quite good. I think Johnny, in realistic terms, he can be caught by Shadowstalker, actually. So if Baby User Johnny retires and Shadowstalker wins the class, he can still win this championship. But I'd be very surprised if Johnny quits. All he's got to do, really, Johnny, is finish, and he'll have this title in the bag almost. Actually, Pilling Jamie, GFLEP not scoring any points because they are guest fillers for tonight. Everyone else around is going to be racing. So you got AMH Pro, first Pro Am. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of the 16 are Pro Am drivers. 3 are guests, leaving 6 pros, which is AMH, Boyrax, Adam Morris, Jamie Prosser and Scooby G. But we're going to have 3 red lights for the final time in the Emily Linscott Ginetta GT5s. We are green. Someone's got a bad start. It's Bernd Fry who's jumped. He will be stuck with a penalty. But we get underway as we head up towards Abbey for the first time. And it's going to be Boyrax who leads us. He's got 2 wheels though. He's almost spun it. Very well held. And Adam Morris now takes lead as they go through Farm. And in towards Village. Oh, big collision. Messi from the boys into Village. Oh, and Messi on the way back out from Light Blade. That wasn't very nice. Oh my word, it is carnage back there. I know it's the last race of the season. Oh my word. Oh, there goes a WMD sign anyway. Weapon of mass destruction. This is chaos right now. So probably the messiest. Oh, and that's Scooby G, I think, almost spinning. And now he's got GFLEP down the inside of him, who forces his way through. Now goes Bernd Fry. Here comes. Oh God, this is messy. Bob Mark 1's just picked up Scooby G, spun him around, driven off. That's not very good. This is quite possibly the messiest start to a GT5 race this season. This was very, very messy. Not good from the boys on lap number 1, but it's going to be Adam Morris who's leading from AMH and Boyraxer, from Jamie Boyrax, from Prosser, from maybe to Johnny. Johnny moves into the lead of his class. Going through Beckett's now, into the Chapel Curve. And on to the Hangar Straight for the first time of 10. Up towards Stowe. Johnny on the outside. He's going to give position there. Oh, and GFLEP's gone to the back of him. Spun it to the inside. Well held by GFLEP. Not really a move that was going to be on any time. Down to the Vale chicane though for Webby's of Johnny. Still there. Lightblade's just about squeezed him enough, but did give him just about enough room there through Vale as they now go through Club and onto the main straight for the first time. So yeah, we've had a very messy start, but we've managed to settle down now. Scooby G is not going to be a happy bunny though. A lot of bumping, a lot of barging, a lot of cars trying to go into a corner where too many cars were getting at the first place. Oh, that's a nice move from Jeff Lebon. Oh, he's just tried to run him out wide. Burnt Fry. He's run out wide there by Jeff Lepp. Though it looks like he's going to come back at him, coming down towards Brooklands. Yeah, I don't know whether Jeff Lepp might have actually just let him back past there, which was the sensible thing to do as they head into Luffield now. He's firing down the inside, bit more door rubbing. Jeff Lepp, I mean, I don't know what he's eaten today, but he is very aggressive in his overtaking tonight. Really is forcing any issue possible. As they head down to Copse Corner, that's the old turn number 1. And Burnt Fry, well, Jeff Lepp just ran very, very wide. Burnt Fry spun it to the inside of Copse Corner. And into the wall. AMH has also made a mistake through Copse, I think, and he's now dropped to 6th place. Fiddling Jamie. Out of the Beckett's in through Chapel, down the Hangar Straight. He's going to have a slipstream here. on Jeff Lap. These two guest drivers are not scoring at all. They've not completed more than 3 rounds. When they head into Stowe again, more door rubbing between drivers. This is quite literally like race 3, round number 30 of the British touring cars. Like all of a sudden, manners just go right out the window. Scuba G's having an awful race now. He's about 3 seconds behind Bernd Fry, who's a further 3 behind Bob Mark 1, where I think Bob Mark 1 will be getting a penalty after spinning Scuba G around. At the front though, Jamie's challenging Boyraxa here for the lead on lap number 3. Into Brooklands down the inside. Beautiful move from Jamie to get up into the lead of the race, but Boyraxa will by no means let that go easily. He's going to come right back at him, I reckon, coming out of Luffield. Down to Copse. Again, Jamie actually having to go defensive a little bit into Copse to try and deter Boyraxa from looking to make a move. And that's about as close as you can get to another Ginetta without pushing it down the straight. See Jamie on the tighter line in. Quite nice and quick through Maggots into Beckett. Boyraxa tighter line out of Beckett's through Chapel, which will give him a good run down the hanger straight. He's going to have the run. He's going to pull out to the left-hand side. Down towards Stowe for the 3rd time. In the background, Jamie looks like he's going to be overtaking Webby's of Johnny. He has done, but we're going to focus on this battle for the lead because they're still side by side into the Vale chicane. Boyraxa on the inside. He's going to take the lead again at the end of the lap through the Vale chicane into Club Corner. And yet again, the battle rages on as we now head down towards Abbey. Doing the flick around Abbey, left of Farm. Into the village. And Jamie under attack here from Adam Morris, but he's also trying to attack Boyraxa at the same time. He knows he cannot let Boyraxa get away. If Boyraxa gets away, that is it. It's game over. But in perspective, to be honest, Boyraxa's already won the pro category. He's 50 points ahead, there's only 46 available, and Jamie's not going to get those 46 anyway. But he's had a look down at Brooklands, pulls out of it, can't quite make it work. Just seen Jeff Lep's gone down the order to 15th. So, Boyraxa. All the way down the old pitch straight. They're going to be side by side towards Copse Corner. Yeah, Boyraxa's not going to make that one easy on Jamie. Jamie just runs a little bit wide. Pulls back into line. Three Maggots into Beckett's. These three like super glue right now. Image is in front of Prosser at the moment in 4th. There's Light Blade, he's in 5th, leading Pro-Am yet again. The guy is a quick lad. But he's got Webby's of Johnny behind him. Not too far behind at all. Go on to Anna Morris's view. We'll go trackside because that looks like it could be going... Yes, they are going to go 3 wide into the Vale chicane. Through club, they've great driving from all 3, but it's cost them so much time. AMH is right on the back of them again. I just want to have a look actually, see what sort of penalty Brent Fry's got. Brent Fry's got a 20-second penalty. For his jump start. Johnny's starting to look a little bit interested here in Light Blade and his Pro-Am first position as Burnt Fry gets past Mad Marshall. Now I will just say this, Burnt Fry and Mad Marshall, they are a father and son. This is a family rivalry. Mad Marshall, the father, and his son has just spun it and China Stalk has followed him. But like an... Burnt Fry has just retired from the session. Shame. But so that means his dad's going to beat him around here. AMH has got past Anna Morris in the meantime. And Jamie trying to fill the mirrors of the Machuca car in front of him. So we come up to half race distance. Into Maggots and Beckett's. Down the hangar straight, waves Johnny's round into the wall, through Chapel. He's got to keep going though. But AMH, round the outside of Jamie going through Stone's going to give him the inside for Vale chicane. The move is made. And here comes Adam Morris being very opportunistic into club corner. Down towards Abbey. And Adam Morris couldn't get that move done. Rags runs wide. This is going to give AMH an opportunity going into Village. And then Jamie looking to the inside as well, trying to defend from Adam Morris. Now looking on the outside of AMH, going into the hairpin left after, and then up towards Aintree. Just lost the rear end as you go through Aintree onto the Wellington straight then for the 6th time of 10 tonight. And here we go then into Luffield and AMH in third at the moment. And these guys are fighting and they're still not allowing Prost anywhere near it. There's Johnny, currently second in class. There's Seeks, he's third in class. And Bob Mark 1 is challenging by Mad Marshall, a little bit of a squeeze on the entry to Brooklands. And here comes Jeff Lamb firing it down the inside like he's done all night long here at Silverstone. Interesting line from Mad Marshall through Luffield, trying to get the shortest possible route out there, but unfortunately not a lot of grip on that particular line. Meanwhile, back at the front, it's still pretty chaotic. Kind of. They're still in the line, they're still all together, 4 for the lead. It's going to be crazy. Around the outside of Stowe goes Jamie, trying to get the lead from Boyraxa. He's got the inside, coming into the Vale chicane. Adam Morris, he's not looking to make this 3 wide again, is he? No, he backed out of that one. But Jamie, he's not going to get the move done. He's going to look for a good line out and into club. Adam Morris, probably the biggest loser out of that one. the brake, trying to avoid everyone. But here comes Jamie on the inside, and AMH. This is getting very close between these three. Luckily, these guys have got good chemistry and they know how each other race. As Jamie tries to go down the inside at Farm. Not Farm, at Village. Get up to Aintree, and AMH's got the run coming out of the hairpin. He's got the inside for Aintree onto the Wellington straight. And Boyraxa immediately to the inside, stop the toe. And take the inside line for Brooklands. As Jamie and AMH still battling it out through Brooklands. Jamie trying to go around the outside, he'll have the inside for Luffield. Should get a nice exit. But it's going to be AMH who gets the better exit. Good traction. Into second place then for AMH here on lap number 7. This has been great racing from the top 4. AMH runs slightly wide through Copse Corner. It's going to put Jamie on his tail going into Maggots and Beckett. He's not serious, going to try and go side by side through Maggots. Yes, he is. He's going to go side by side through Maggots. He's going to go side by side through Beckett as well. He can't quite get the place though, can't quite stay there. Brave effort from Jamie, I applaud the effort. It was always going to be difficult to make it work as they head onto the Hanger Straight for the 7th time. Just 3 laps to go. And Jamie trying to force an issue with AMH. But instead he's going to get overtaken by Adam Morris on the outside of Stowe. If Adam can get good enough traction to get the inside for Vale, which he does not. And AMH is now looking all over the back of Boyraxa. In fact, he's actually gone down the inside, has he? Not quite. I do apologise to everyone else who's in the race. This really is where the battle is, because this is 4 for the lead and it's been non-stop action. Jeff Lev and Bob are quite close, but not quite close enough. But these 4 are dicing it. There is literally half a second covering these top 4 as AMH goes down the inside into Village. He's going to force the issue. And Adam Morris looking to go down the inside of Jamie. He's trying to set something up. He's kind of foiled Jamie's plans there. But Boyraxa leads. On board with Jamie. We're down the inside currently of Anna Morris into Brooklands. Kind of ladies on the brakes. Trying. Again, you can tell Adam is still on our inside. We've left him a car's width. They're probably not anymore as AMH goes into the lead through Luffield. Anna Morris gives Jamie a bit of a love tap through Luffield. Loses a bit of time but not a lot. Definitely catchable, especially with this slipstream here. Flashing of the lights from Boyraxa. Through Maggots, through Beckett, and again, this lot are battling away. We'll go back on board with Anna Morris because he can see every bit of the action right now unfold. I think Boyraxa feels AMH has slowed up a little bit through Copse. But Jamie coming side by side into Stowe. We'll get the move done. Through Stowe Corner, but he's going to have Boyraxa coming right back at him, looking to the outside of the Vale chicane. I don't think that's quite going to work. Or is it? He's hung it around the outside. That's a great piece of driving from Boyraxa 14. And Jamie's got himself all over the curb in a right old tussle there. He's made that a bit more difficult than he probably needed to. And he means he's going to drop to 4th place. This has meant AMH has got the biggest lead of the race so far, 0.6 of a second. Although Boy Rex are very late on the brakes trying to make the time back up, and it's cost him on the exit. And AMH is now just starting to gradually edge away here on the penultimate lap of the season. Season 15 drawing to a close. Lightblades had an incident somewhere. He's down to third in class, meaning Johnny is now leading Pro-Am. And Boy Rex is trying to keep Jamie behind. They're losing time to AMH massively now. AMH, well, 1.1 up the road. As Jamie gets past Boy Rex on the exit of left field and through Woodcut as they go into Copse Corner. Into Maggots and Beckett's. Onto the hanger straight. And they are gradually starting to reel AMH back in. It's now 0.9, but they're going to have to do a lot more than that because they've only got one more lap to do it in. And Boy Rexa under attack from Adam Morris through Stoke Corner, the two Machuca teammates. .7, .6 the gap going through the Vale chicane. Oh, Jamie's lost the rear. Jamie has gone for an absolute wonder. He's lost places, but he went for an absolute wander over the grass there. And oh my word, now he really is pushing. Almost throwing the car off, going through Abbey and Farm, then into Village. Meanwhile, 644 is looking to finish off this season with a win because he's on the back of Johnny. In fact, he's in front of Johnny going out of the club corner onto the final lap. So Johnny might not be able to cap his season, which he's going to win the Pro-Am class with this current result. Well, with a win, he's not going to be able to do it. It's a bit of a shame, but at least he claims the title, though. Six couldn't make a mistake just yet. So AMH still leads from Boy Rex, who's a second behind now. RDF1 Adam Morris is right behind him, and Jamie tailing off the back here on this, the final lap of the season. It's been a mega experience this season. The Ginettas making their comeback after last season being pretty much being dropped for a season. To mix things up, they're back in season 15, and what a delight it's been. It's producing great action with these cars. As they head onto the hangar straight for the final time. It's going to be sad, really, when the season comes to an end. Obviously, no racing for throughout December. Starts back up in January. As and when I get the info of what I'm going to be doing, I'll obviously be posting it on my page. But we're coming around the final couple of corners of season 15. It's drawing to a close, and it looks like as long as he makes it through the Vale Chicane and Club, it will be AMH who takes the victory at Silverstone. The 4. He'll get 42 points for the win, plus any bonus for fastest lap. But AMH wins at Silverstone from Boy Rexa, from Adam Morris, from Jamie WRX. Prosser 14 will come home for 5th place. Lonely 5th, but he's got the top 5, which is the main thing. Pit Lane Jamie will come home in 6th place. 644 still under pressure here from Johnny. Johnny looking for a switch back, coming out towards Club now. He can't quite do it. It's going to be 644 who takes the Pro-Am victory. And 7th overall Webby's a Johnny 8th. Jeff Lapp will finish in 9th. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Light Blade spun it through this fail chicane. So Danzo will take 3rd in Pro-Am, 10th overall. Shadowstalker 4th in Pro-Am, 11th overall. Man Marshall will finish in 12th. The Light Blade will come home for 5th in Pro-Am and 13th overall. As long as Bob doesn't suddenly catch him. Which he might do. Oh, Light Blade just let Bob through instead. Scooby G there as well at the back of the pack. So AMH wins the final race of this season here in the Emily Linscott Ginetta GT5s, followed by Boy Raxer, Adam Morris, Jamie WX, Prosser, Pit Lane Jamie, 644, Johnny. Obviously, Jamie doesn't allow me to get the order through. Thank you. Yeah, that's it for the Ginettas. Let's get our 2 championship winning drivers in, along with Jamie. Where is Johnny? Where is he? I know Johnny's quite ill, so I don't know how long he's going to be on. Or evening, Johnny. Hopefully you've got your microphone switched to shareable. Let's test it out, shall we? Yeah, you're quiet at the moment.
Always allowed, so that should be good now. I'm quiet.
There we go. We can hear you. We can hear you, which is good. Hopefully we're gonna get
quiet.
No, it's fine, mate. Absolutely fine on the stream. Hopefully we'll get Jamie and Boy Raxer in a minute as well. Because I will obviously talk with the host and the 2 class winners, because as far as I'm concerned in my head, I'm going to quickly do the calculations as well whilst we speak. I believe you've won the Pro-Am category.
Oh, good.
Which, congratulations to you, which would mean you get put into the race of winners.
Awesome.
It's been an interesting... It's been an interesting season for you, really, because obviously you've missed a round and only one round, which is helpful, really.
It's been a very fun season. There's been some really good racing. I've really enjoyed it.
Now, obviously, obviously being a spec series, so you'll get the same car, the only difference is whether you go loose or stable setup. So, what has been probably the hardest race this season for you? And in your pursuit of actually winning the Pro-Am category?
Well, I'd say the hardest races have been tonight, but because I'm not well, but as in technical hard. I don't know, probably Monaco, because I just can't get on around there.
Yeah, it's not an easy circuit to get round at all. And obviously following on from that, who's been your biggest rival during the season?
Sandwalk, I think.
Yeah, is it,
But he dropped out a few races ago.
bit of a shame really, because you two, I believe about after round 9 or round 8, you guys were pretty much
Very
level
close.
on points.
Yeah, it was very, very close. We've had some good battles throughout the season as well, if I remember correctly. It's yeah, it's been a tough season, but I mean, I've finished every race dripping wet with sweat. Uh, but yeah, it's so much fun. So much fun.
Is there any other way
Well, that's
of
it.
finishing a race?
Yeah,
I'm just going to invite Boy Rexer and uh, Jamie again.
the charging port in my controller, because I just used the earpiece that came with the PlayStation. The charging port in
Yeah.
the controller, I think, is getting a bit worn. Sometimes it doesn't charge, and during that race, the controller turned off out of battery, and now I'm sort
Oh.
of having to hold the cable twisted and with pressure on it to try and keep the controller switched on.
Um, yeah, I mean, from my point of view, Johnny, I think you've improved massively this season. Obviously tonight, obviously as you say you're a bit ill. I'm glad you've turned up as well, because you could have lost the championship had you not turned up with the double
Yeah,
points
I
in
did
the last
notice that
round.
from the when I looked at the tables when they were posted earlier, was it earlier or last night, whenever it was, I looked at them. I could see and I could thought, well, if I race tonight and as long as I score some points, I should be. As long as I keep scoring points in the races, I should be okay.
Hmm.
Um, I thought, but it's not only that. I needed something to try and break the cycle of feeling sorry for myself as well, and try and pull myself out of it. But no, I didn't want to miss the last race of the season. No, it's been such a good season.
Yeah, it's been one of those seasons where it's felt long, but only because of the amount of battles that have taken place. Evening, Benji. Hello,
Good
mate.
evening.
Just speaking to Johnny. Uh, Benji, obviously, Boy Rex 14. From my maths in my head, you were pretty much uncatchable after round 11. So you are the pro and overall champion of the Emily Linscott Ginetta GT5. So congratulations, mate.
Yeah,
Excited,
congratulations, Benji.
excited as always. I was just asking Johnny. Obviously, it's been a tough season, really.
Hmm. It was mostly about consistency the entire season, which I was able to do. I think done every race in the top 3, so it helped a lot. So when Jamie was making mistakes, just got that bit of a gap in the points, and then was able to get the championship in the end.
Yeah.
And I think with these cars as well is one mistake and it costs you. It really does cost you. One mistake in a race. If you drop out of that slipstream, it's so hard to try and catch back up.
Yeah, obviously,
Unfortunately, I've made a few too many mistakes this season, but
well, you're still pro-am champion, though.
yeah, very happy with that. I think
Um,
what has made a big difference to me this season is I bought the new GT wheel stand.
hmm.
Uh, what is it? Alpha, is it? The Amiga Alpha. It's just made the whole wheel come more alive than my old. I think my old stand was moving around a lot, and I was losing some of the effect of the force feedback because it was getting lost through the movement of the stand. And this stand is so solid that I can feel the car a lot better, and it's just made it a lot more fun and a lot easier.
Yeah. Benji, a couple of questions for you. Obviously, I've asked these to Johnny here. First of all, what was the toughest race for you this season?
Well, it has to be Monza, so that morning I took a migraine, which I feel sick when I get them. And then I think the race starts at 8:30, and around about 7:05 I took another migraine. So I was racing whilst in the middle of basically feeling sick, and in between races, well, I was sick. So that was a very hard race. I think I won that one.
I can have a look. I'm in my spreadsheet now. Monza short. You did win that, yeah.
That was a really good race, Monza.
At the end of that, I was really exhausted.
Yeah, and obviously on top of that, who's been really your biggest rival during the season?
The past 2 seasons, in terms of the championship, it would be Jamie. Andrew, when he races, he's very quick and can be unbeatable at times. And then Adam, when he turns up on the right day, he can be very quick as well. So between them three, they're probably the biggest rivals.
And in terms of going into tonight, because obviously with double points the second race, obviously a question really for both of you, how do you go into that second race with the double points, especially Johnny yourself, because obviously you had the potential of losing the championship still had you not finished. How do you prepare for races like that where it is double points and the gaps are so much bigger?
I just take it as the same as any other race. I just try my hardest, try my best. Just try to make as few mistakes as possible. I tend, when I get into the races, I don't even think about the points. I just think about the car in front. That's my target, the car in front, and that's how I treat every single race.
Benji?
Well, you just need to know what battles to fight and what not to.
Benji doesn't normally have the car in front.
If you have to take second at the points rather than crash, then it's better to get the second. So for me, as long as I finish ahead of Jamie tonight, that's all that mattered.
Yeah, obviously that battle at Silverstone, obviously 4 of you going at it, hammer and tongs. It was quite exciting to watch, really. I mean, unfortunately, Johnny, who obviously was having a battle of his own with like Seeks and co, didn't really get much of the action because of you four on the front, literally overtaking each other every 20 seconds.
Yeah, it was good fun. We've raced each other for years now, so we know exactly what we're going to do, when we can do it, and we can race inches apart. And I was just kind of laughing while I was doing it. You just going for the moves and defending well, going 3 wide, knowing that you're not going to cross.
That's vital, having trust in the drivers around.
Well, I can confirm to both of you, obviously, Boyrex a pro class, you've won on by 60 points in the end to Jamie, and Johnny, you have won the Pro-Am class by 48 points to Shadowstalker in the end, because Sandwalk not competing in some races has dropped him down. So congratulations to both of you. Thank you for joining me after the race. Obviously I know it's a bit late.
Thank you for having us.
Johnny, you're a bit ill, so I'll let you get on and hopefully get better.
Yeah, I'm going to jump back underneath my quilt, stick YouTube on, and watch these races back. I'm looking forward to watching the battle at the front around Silverstone. That sounded like it was an awesome battle.
But yeah, thank you for joining me, gentlemen. And obviously, for anyone watching, thank you for watching this season. Obviously, that is the end for Season 15. Who knows what's going to happen for Season 16? Obviously, up to Jamie, depends what he's up to. But thank you to everyone for watching this season. Thank you to Emily Linscott for supporting the championship. Obviously, great help getting the drivers in. See, having that support from the real world racing community. So we do appreciate all of that. But from myself and everyone here at the Emily Linscott Ginetta GT5s, thank you for watching this.
Before you go, Jordan, just before you go, I'd like to say a big thank you to you for streaming the races for us.
Not a problem. It's a pleasure. When you get racing like that around Silverstone and chaotic races like Sakito, no idea why that happened. Obviously, some bonkers man picked the track. Yeah, it's really a pleasure to watch because obviously the racing's good, it's close, and quite frankly, sometimes I actually enjoy watching you guys rather than racing you guys.
Yeah, I love watching the streams back. Even though I've actually done the race, I love watching the streams back.
To be fair, I'm the same in any leagues I'm in where someone else commentates. I always like to watch it back. It's good.
Yeah, that's great. Yeah, thank you. Thank you for doing it for us.
Yeah, no worries. It's obviously my pleasure.
Congratulations to Benji on his championship.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Congratulations to Benji and Johnny on his championship. But that's it for season 15. So thank you all for joining us. Thank you to Emily Linscott. And any news on season 16 on Fridays, hopefully I'll get and relay onwards. But for now, enjoy Christmas. Have a happy New Year from everyone. And we shall probably see you shortly for the Race of Winners here on PCARS 2. Obviously, date to be decided. Where you can see the likes of Boy Rexer, Scooby G, Johnny, Jamie battle it out to be crowned the season 15 champion of winners. But from everyone here, thank you for watching and have a good New Year.